I'm Bonita and I am the artist and creator at Teacup Girl. Welcome back to my studio and welcome back to another studio vlog. We have a lot to do and talk about today, so I want to fill you in on everything that's been happening. Basically, since I went up to Brisbane and did the Brooches by the Bay event, I've been really keen on the idea of doing more in-person events and doing some market stall vending. Now, I kind of dabbled with the idea of maybe going up to Sydney because there's a couple of markets that I've been interested up there, like the Round She Goes market, and I think there was another Makers market that I thought sounded really good. But I was also like, well, I could go up to Sydney. It's closer than Brisbane, 3 hours versus 12 hours, but it's also a trip. So I was like, I could try for somewhere a little bit more local. And the first market that kind of popped into my mind is Canberra's Old Bus Depot Markets, which is on Kingston Foreshore every Sunday. Now, I wasn't sure that I'd actually be able to get into that market because it's more what I consider to be like an artisanal product market rather than a farmer's market or an art show market or like a craft fair, because they're really aimed at showing off Canberra's regional products and goods, because basically being the capital of Australia, we get a lot of tourism. So I wasn't sure if Teacup Girl would count in that as like the best of the area, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, okay, I'm really nervous to apply to this market. I'm worried they're gonna say no. And then I was like, yeah, well, what's the worst if they say no? The worst that can happen is I'm still in the same place. I don't have a market to sell at. Whatever, you know? So I kind of shoved all the self-doubts and the imposter syndrome out the window and went, stuff it. They can just say no. Like, that's the worst that will happen, and I'll move on. So I sent off the email, I sent off the application. I was like really nervous. I don't have any vending experience besides the one event in Brisbane. So I was like, oh, what are they going to think of like my stall photos and stuff? They said yes. I was like, what? Okay. I was so excited and thrilled that they actually liked my products. They were like, yeah, come. And they actually extended an invitation to attend a special market on the 2nd of November, the Jewel of Canberra as well. So they really liked my products. I was like, wow, okay, this is really cool. I'm so excited. But okay, yikes, now I have to prep for like a full-on market. And I was like, okay. So there was a couple of things I wanted to do before attending Old Bus Depot. And basically, I think what I needed to do was really create a stall that was a little bit more eye-catching for starters. So Brooches by the Bay was really great because it was a very small experience. We had like a total of 8 vendors there. We had a total of 9 vendors there, and because there was such a small event and people were paying for their tickets to come into the event, I knew that basically everybody who paid to come in was going to look at my table. They're going to stop and look at the table because they're paid to be there. There's not that many vendors there. They don't have to wander around a huge hall and see everything. So I don't have to be like eye-catching or stand out. It was also really good that in the end that I did do a low profile table because there wasn't a lot of room. So I wouldn't have been able to build anything out around my table or over it, because where I particularly was like backed up against the seats and the event hall. You might have seen in my video. If you haven't, I'll link it so you can go have a look at that. And basically there wasn't much room at all. And I already had too much stuff. So that was like a thing. And I'm like, okay, so I have to build out a table that's eye-catching, because now instead of being at this really small event, I'm at an event amongst a bunch of different vendors. We've got 2 levels. There's an upper level, a floor, ground level, and there's also like an outside area as well, I think, that people sell in. And so it's just a different step up. Like, it's a different experience. And I was like, okay, so I need to develop an eye-catching table. And I was wanting to be able to sell some other products and things as well. So I'm like, okay, I want to go up. I want to have something that like grabs the attention from across the room. And I decided that I was going for like Parisian cafe vibes. So I want like florals, I want white, I want gingham. I want to like just create a little bit of a vibe, if you know what I mean. So I ordered a banner, which is going to hang kind of above and behind the table. It can't be above because I can't get it high enough so that like I have headspace, but it's going to be like behind me. I do have to go to Bunnings now to get a pole to hang it off because the system I have in place right now isn't quite what I want. That's on the to-do list. Doing a test table setup is also on the list because I still have price tags to create and design. And I'm not quite sure what I need there yet because I know I'm going to need some individual price tags and I need some like more group signs and stuff. And I really wanted to do them out of acrylic so that they're more permanent and they're like part of the table setup. So I have to look at how I'm going to do that and design those. And to be able to do that, I really need to set the table up. So how about you hang out with me while we get productive and busy and do some things. We can look at some products that I've been creating to sell. There's a lot of those, and we can have a look at the table and how that's going to be set up and just generally have a cool time hanging out. Let's get into it. That doesn't look right.
Wow, these things are tall.
Yeah.
But they're not super duper tall, look.
Yeah. It's pretty tall. It'll do. Alright. We need curtain rings.
Curtain rings?
Yes.
Curtain rings?
We need some curtain rings.
Curtain rings to hold the band.
Time to trim this. Okay. Hopefully this works. I'm so nervous getting into this. Oh. Okay. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Ah! We can do it. It's gonna look good. Okay. Start by cutting this off. We have. Finished result. Now you're going to have to see what it will look like hung up. I think this is pretty cute though, so I'm really happy with it. So I've kind of wanted to design a wall hanging art piece for Teacup Girl for like forever and ever and ever and ever. I haven't done it yet because it doesn't matter how I seem to do it. Taking a Teacup Girl design from a certain size and then blowing it up to larger seems to cause fit issues, and I'm not sure why that is, but it basically means that it is easier to design an original design at a large piece than it is to take a small design that I've already done and everything already should all work and blow that up to a larger size where it can be like a wall art piece. And that's kind of frustrating because there are some Teacup Girl designs that I would absolutely love to see as a large hanging wall art piece. Like, can you just imagine the strawberries as a wall art piece? Like, ah! If you can't remember what I'm talking about. Can you just imagine this strawberry piece as like a large wall art piece? I think it would look so good. And I've been really excited for doing that with this design for so long, but it's just, I'm worried that as soon as I blow it up to a certain size, it's just going to not fit together properly anymore. And there's going to be a lot of tweaking and fiddling and fussing to get it right. So what I thought I would do, something a little bit different, is design a directly sized wall piece that's already where it needs to be. And I'm thinking of just keeping it really simple and designing something like a mushroom. That'd be like 2 layers max and have like a few different sheets of acrylic in it. So like white, red marble and silver mirror, I'm thinking would be really great. So I might have a crack at that right now. Let's do it. I think that's going to turn out really cute. Let's go cut that.
Where the last people standing, still dancing when the lights come on. The music is fading, but this is our favorite part. I used to feel like an outcast, but I think I'm alright after all. 'Cause you make me feel like I belong. You like me for me without all of the glitter, and you make me laugh just like a little kid, and all my insecurities just disappear when you're here with me. I've been a stranger to this feeling, never felt so high. Won't even care if you and I come crashing down tonight. Different whenever you're around. If I'm blue again tomorrow, that's alright. 'Cause I'm so damn happy now.
Making a mess, but it's looking cool. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but I like how it looks so far.
I don't think that I'll tell you enough that I love you and how you light me up. I used to feel like an outcast, but with you I know that I belong. Like it's us against the world. You like me from me without all of the glitter, and you make me laugh just like a little kid, and all my insecurities just disappear.
Well, somewhere here along the line, there's a lesson that I should stop trying to promise myself that I will get things done that I don't get done. But hey, I guess we've got to try and aim for something. So the goal was to do the test setup on the Tuesday. It's now Thursday and I haven't done it yet. So I do have to get on with that today. I also have to get this pole that I bought the other day from Bunnings. This needs drilling. So this is not actually able to be used yet where I want it to be. I need to drill some massive holes in it. Then I can put it on top of the display arrangement. Then I can hang my banner. Then I can put it with the tables, and then I can set up the tables. So I need to get on with that. I am not sure what I think about all of this. I don't know if I like this fabric over the top, but I sort of feel like I need it to hide this seam. It's not gonna sit evenly very well. I mean, I suppose because it's tulle, it doesn't look terrible being like that. Actually, that's not too bad. Okay, so I think I like that.
Cheaper. Yarn is relatively cheap. However, the time is the biggest thing. Right, so if I make my things cheaper, suddenly I am paying myself less hourly or less.
Look at that!
You need to put the Teacup Girl sign up there. Pop.
I do, and I will. We have a poll!
I still have to.
Huzzah!
Just gonna get our pole up.
Okay. So, do we need screws?
Ideally.
I think we need to turn it around. Okay, so we need the screws. Oh, here they are. So much no room.
We're gonna need a stool.
Yeah, I know we're gonna need a
That's the
stool.
thing.
Well, I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, we're gonna need a stool.
No, but I mean like one you can actually stand on.
Well, no, because you can have the poles down here and put the pole up, and then put these up.
I guess so. But then I won't be able to check if it's level.
No, you won't.
I'm not okay with that.
Just extend these to the most extent. I mean, obviously it's difficult.
It's the bottom is the problem, because I had them, they were both extended, but then one was taller than the other. And I was having a while, like I could see that it was.
Yeah, we won't have a way to stand up on top of, like, unless we take like this little foot. I suppose we could take this if we have room for it.
Let's take one of those.
So?
I think we'll just
Take one of the step stools. Yeah. Okay. Alright, and then we need to... Oh, that's cool!
I think it needs to move.
Yeah, it needs to move that way. But it looks good, although this corner is curly. Which is annoying me. Why are you curly? You are being very naughty. Don't curl me, please, mister. I don't want you curl. Almost finished! Almost finished.
Well, I've got to go and you going to hang up the flowers again, or you're not wanting to do that?
No.
Sunrise 4 a.m. You see, get in the car, we can run away. I hardly even knew you, but I knew that I can't lose you. For 1 or 2, maybe 3 years, I've been feeling nothing at all. But then I saw your
So this is basically the final setup for the table and what it's going to look like. I have actually figured out that with all the new product that I've created, I probably almost don't have quite enough room. And as you can see, there's one or two gaps still. I have some sale items I'm going to put in this tray. That space there is for my menu board for pricing. But other than that, it's pretty much how it's going to be on the day. The only thing that's different is that I'm planning to have a table across the back here, which will have packaging supplies, things like bubble wrap and tissue paper. If people purchase some of the items that don't come with packaging, they'll be able to have those. And then obviously like your gift bags or carry bags when people buy their product. But this is how it is looking. Almost finished. But I think it looks really, really good. I love it. Realistically, I almost don't have enough room for all this product with everything new that I've created for Milk Cup. This table is looking very crowded, but I think it's a good kind of crowded, so I still like it anyway. It is Friday, the 20... I don't even know what day it is. It is Friday, the 21st of July, and if I am looking rough, it is because I am feeling rough. I am so tired. It's like second last day before market. We've got Saturday tomorrow to do more prep, but today is kind of like the last day of the week, and honestly I don't want to be doing that much tomorrow that involves prep for the market, because I have to pack the car and pack everything up and make sure that we're ready to go and take all the stuff to market. So I'm just trying to finish off a few things here and there. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. This week and also the week before has been quite hectic. I had 3 weeks to prepare, but the amount of new product that I wanted to create to take to market with me was quite large, because when I got accepted, I was only accepted for acrylic laser cut items, and I actually really wanted to take like my tote bags and my stickers and some art prints and stuff, but I couldn't. So I had to come up with new product to sell for Milk Cup. I did that, and that was really fun, and I enjoy the things that I've come up with. I think they look really, really cool. I mean, we have like 5 new ranges to debut. We've got wall art, earring holders, which are small and large. We've got bookmarks in small and large. I've got ring holders, and I have like literally so many different earrings now for Milk Cup, and it's really exciting. Like, I love the product that I've done. It's fun. I'm just really tired because that took like all of my prep time, was mostly spent designing, troubleshooting, and then cutting out that new product and getting that ready. So that was prep, but yeah, there was a lot of other stuff that I still had to do too, and I'm feeling it. But that's okay, because we're almost there. I am just carding earrings at the moment. Oh my gosh, don't you just love these? Little rubber duckies. So cute. I love them. And I have these ones. List tray left to card. Not gonna lie, carding earrings is a little bit of a pain in the butt. The cards came just like a square business cards. I ordered them from Vistaprint, and I think they turned out really well. But then I rounded all the corners, I hole punched the hanging hole, and now I have to hole punch the earring holes as well. And this is just a slow process. Like, lining up the cards and punching them out is slow, carding them is slow, and it's just like, I'd rather this be done so I can move on to other things. What else do I have to do? I still have to spray paint the signs for my table. I'm missing those. I have my price tags cut and painted, as you saw earlier in the video. So those need peeling. That's going to take forever, but I need to leave those till tomorrow. They still need some time to dry. They're not really dry. So I'm going to have to spray paint the stuff, the other boards, really, really early tomorrow morning. Otherwise they won't dry in time for me to peel them. So that's the thing. That's the whole thing. I spray paint. I need to cut a few more things. I don't have all the bases for all of the ring stands. Oh, where was I before my son came in? Where was I before I got interrupted? I don't know. Anyway, so there's still quite a bit to do for tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to cut some ring stand bases, and I have to cut another mushroom wool art, pin some pins. I have to make some signs. I'm going to run a couple of deals, like sale deals, because this is a new product in my first time at a new market. So it'll be like 3 for $25 for the milk cup earrings, which means you get $5 off if you buy 3 pairs, and then if you spend over $50, half price of a pair of milk cup earrings. So I think that'll be good, and I've got to take care of all of that. I've got to do some listings so that we can actually sell the product, and then I think I'm actually done, besides packing everything up into the car, which is also going to be a big job. But I think we're getting very close to finished. It feels like these last 2 weeks I've just been pushing a boulder up the mountain, and instead of the boulder getting smaller as I get closer to the finish line, it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm just like, why? I'm literally dying right now. Help me. I'm gonna like get smothered by this boulder of stuff that I need to do. But I think we've made it. I think we're very close to done. So yeah, I'm excited for that, and I will keep getting on with it. Cut that one too crooked. Just gonna toss that in. It is Saturday, the 22nd of July, and we are finally at the end of our market prep, just about. I say just about because there's still a few things I have to go off and do to actually finish for the market prep, but I'm going to wrap this vlog up here because it has been a very long week, very long studio vlog. We've done a lot of stuff, and I'm really thrilled that tomorrow I'm going to be vending for the first time at the Old Bus Depot markets. I am so excited with all the new products that we've been creating. It has been so much fun. I'm like, ooh, really excited. So it's going to be good times. I'm sure of it. It's going to be an amazing event. It is going to be a super early start though, because we have to be there at 7 a.m. to set up. We've got 2 hours to set up, and then the market opens at 9. So I'm going to want to be there on the dot at 7 if I can, just so that I have plenty of time to set up without feeling stressed or anxious or rushed. So it's going to be a super early start for me tomorrow, and I need to make sure that all my work is done for the rest of today and everything's good to go. So yeah, I will toddle off and finish off those last little bits and pieces. I want to thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and enjoyed coming along and seeing some of the more real and raw sides of market prep. It is pretty exhausting. Like, sometimes I feel like you see these studio vlogs of people doing artist alley and crafts fairs and stuff, and it can feel like kind of glamorous and really fun, which, don't get me wrong, it is really fun, but it is really exhausting and tiring because I feel like my brain has so many things to think about and work through that I often get anxious just sitting still. Like I'll be sitting on my couch and technically I'll be resting because I've done a good amount of work for the day, but I'll be sitting there kind of like feeling like I have all this work to keep doing, and it's really hard to actually just relax. So I'm glad that I've gotten through a lot of that basic setup and prep that's needed for a market stall. I've basically got the things that I need to move forward with a lot less stress and worry. I've got my price tag sorted out. I've got my signage sorted out. I've got the market table set up sorted out. So that is going to make things a lot easier moving forward if I do get to vend at Old Best Depot markets or even some other local markets around Canberra again. And I hope that I do, because I've put all this work to making my market stall work, and I really want to be able to do some more market stalls, but I guess we'll see. Anyway, that is it from me now. I will say goodbye and thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, it would really help me out if you would subscribe to my channel. If you feel like it, you don't have to. Or you can click the like button if we're still doing that these days, and leave a comment down below. Did you like any of the new products that I came up with for Milk Cup? Or anything that caught your eye? Tell me about it. Let's have a conversation. I would love to chat with you. But that is me signing off now, so I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now. Today I... I'm gonna die. Na 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 na, no 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 no. Fluff the curls, fluff the curls. The curls need a little bit of fluffing. Alrighty, let's do this.